Hi, it's Jenny on day 10 of my 30-day Reboot with Joe. Day 9 was a bit of a challenge. I had a couple of confessions that I made to you, and the first was that I had bought a booster juice and was using that to maintain my energy. The scale told the tale this morning. My weight is the same, so I was really hoping that I had dropped a little bit. But I know that the Reboot is designed to have certain juices at certain times of the day and in certain orders by color, according to the nutrients that are in those. So it was an experiment, and I may in the future add booster juice when I'm on the go, but it won't be something that I will drink regularly throughout the Reboot. The second confession I'd made yesterday was that I was going to be drinking tropical juice at night. I changed my mind. I was entertaining my sister and we decided to stick to the green juice that was on the menu. And then I had some of the sweeter juice later on that was also on day 9. Now I realized I was confusing myself because I was not only using the ebook for the 15-day Reboot, but I was also using the paperback of Joe's Reboot for the 15-day, and there are a few changes in those recipes, so if you're doing that, you're going to be confused. I was wondering why I had run out of certain fruits and vegetables and why, I didn't seem to be prepared, because the book outlines and the ebook outlines everything you need, right down to the very apple or how many carrots you need, which is fantastic. So I had been following 2 different plans and I'd run into a little bit of trouble. So I think I'm going to stick to the paperback since I just got that, and it also continues into the next 15 days. The ebook is only 1 through 15, the paperback is follow guide 1 through 15, and then carry on with 15 through for 16 through 30. So instead of having that tropical juice last night, I am going to use a little bit of the tropical fruit today, and I'll tell you the reason why. I was reading in the book about fiber, and if you feel like you need a little bit of extra fiber, there are several things you can do to get that. And one of them was eat or juice one of these wonderful papayas. It's been a long time since I've cut one of these up. I did a crash diet years ago that involved mostly tropical fruit. Not a healthy way to eat, but once in a while the fiber and some of the other enzymes in these fruits are just the thing to get things moving. So I'm going to cut this up and then we're going to add it to my Un-beetable juice that is the juice on day 10. So I've sliced this papaya in half, and now I'm just going to scoop out the seeds, which are great for salad dressings if you're eating salads at this point. I am not, so I'm just going to discard those. They probably would work going through the juicer as well, so I might try that. And then I'm just going to cut off the stem at the top and very thinly slice the skin off of it. It almost looks like it's an edible skin, but I have never tried that, so I'm not going to. Slice it like that. Cut yourself a nice slice. And there you go, there's your papaya. So I'm going to eat half of this for fiber, and then I'm going to put the other half into the juicer. So now I have everything cut up for the Un-beetable juice. I have my kale washed, I have my 6 carrots, apples either whole or cut up. These were rather large, so they wouldn't fit through here. And I have my beets, and I've even got the papaya, and here are the papaya seeds. I'm going to just experiment with this, just adding more fiber. So here we go. I'll start with carrots. Throw in some apple. The hardest thing for this juicer to juice is greens. Leafy greens are a challenge. So I've learned to put them in a certain way, and that is just upside down, and then run it through with another fruit or vegetable. Stick an apple in there. Sometimes the juicer gets off balance, big yell above it, but generally speaking, it's a pretty good juicer. It's very fast, pretty quiet. Sometimes I find not so quiet. Sometimes I find myself juicing around midnight for the next day, so I'm glad that this is quiet. Nobody wants to hear that at midnight. So here I am going to put the first of the papaya through with an apple. Still red from the beets. So here is the Un-beetable juice with a hint of papaya. Now the moment of truth. Tastes great. It really does. Just a slight flavor of papaya. Beet tends to override everything, so it's basically beet, apple, kale with carrot flavor in there too, but it's excellent. And this is my juice on the go today. So here is to day 10, the first third of my 30-day reboot, almost over. Cheers.